Hi guys, welcome back to FTB Infinity Evolved SkyBlock. Oh yeah. So, I started crafting up the components for the nuclear reactor I wanted to build. I finished doing that. And I've actually gone ahead and I've assembled the entire thing down here. You can see it down there. Let's actually go down there. I think we're good to go. Just 1 second. Okay guys, so here is the nuclear reactor. It's surrounded by this fused quartz from Ender.io, and it pretty much goes around. This one's not here, but I mean there's nothing out that way. So this is directing the force basically. So if you look out here, the force goes out here, so we'll blow up everything over there, but it shouldn't hit anything on my base. And I've actually tested this a couple of times just to make sure, and it seems pretty good. So we can pull the wire out from here out somewhere here. So these are the HV wire connectors. So oh, I didn't bring any things with me. I'll need to go get some. But anyway, this is the reactor design that I went with. It's got 7 quad fuel rods in it, which is pretty good. And it's got no empty spaces, so I should be able to just pump in and out of this thing. Simple enough. So we'll get the quad rods down, pump them in, and push them out. But we need to actually change over to the MOX quad rods. Yeah, so we need to get these MOX ones instead of the ones that we're using, which are enriched. And to get that, we'll need to get some plutonium. So we're gonna have to let this run anyway. We can turn this on, and you can see that we're getting 420 EU per tick. Let's just put this thing out, and we'll connect it up to this energy cell. So this thing is, it's making like, it's pretty good in terms of like energy. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure how much this is making per tick, but if it's 420 EU, I think it's 2.5 times that in RF. I can't remember really, but anyway, so we have this energy cell here, but I want to put it up there, and we want to transfer the power up there somehow. Now HV wire can't connect from here to here like the other ones can, but so we need to use these wire relays. You can see the core temperature is 0. These things are not reducing in durability that much. They go down and then they go back up. So as long as they don't disintegrate, this thing should be fine. It should be a stable reactor. And these things are going down. They're not going down super fast, so this might take a while to burn through this. But once it does, we'll have, I think, depleted uranium. We should get, for 7x4, 28 piles, tiny piles of plutonium, and uranium 238. Oh no, it is 238. Okay, that's fine. So we should get enough to make 3 MOX fuels, I think. Or 1 MOX fuel. Ugh. Okay, so we might have to run through this thing a couple of times before we get enough MOX fuel. I mean, this thing actually produces quite a lot of energy, so we could really use this as a fuel source. I would have to craft a whole lot more of these things. These things are crazy. Like, it's 4 gold plates, 8 copper plates, 4 iron plates, and whatever the hell is in that. So it's a lot of resources, but it is pretty cool. it's almost free because we're getting all the uranium for free anyway, and these things last a long time. See, we're only down 100 durability now. Okay, let me hook this thing up to up there, and I'll come back in a minute. Okay, so I've hooked it up, and you might notice I have some elevator blocks as well. We are getting quite a bit of ender pearls from that mob farm. It's actually quite good. This thing, I turned it off while I was running the wire because I wasn't sure whether or not if it can't get rid of the electricity, but it seems to be fine. So this thing I'm going to be leaving running now for the next while. And this is full. So we actually want to hook up some MV ones to this thing and hook it up to our machines and stuff. We should be able to do that. And that should start powering this. And it's definitely, wow. Well, let's put out a second one. I'm not sure if this is... There we go. There's a lot of wires around here, but that's okay. It's still... wow. Yeah, this thing is going up. Yeah, there's a lot of power coming off this thing. Pretty cool. So this should be able to power our machines here, including this one, which was struggling a bit previously. And I will run a pipe down that way at some other point as well. While I have these elevator blocks, I was actually going to just put another one here so I don't have to keep going up and down that ladder to get to the basement. Let's put one here. Is this good? Oh no, we can't put it there. So we'll put it on the middle of this one. Yeah, that should be fine. Cool. So it should be this block here. Yeah, cool. That's a lot easier than jumping up and down. What's sparkling? Wood? Sticks? Why is stuff crafting? Weird. Anyway, so I haven't yet figured out how to do this bit, and ooh, look, dimlets. I'm pretty sure that the dimlet researcher or something is disabled in SkyBlock though, so I'm not really sure if we'll have any use for these. It's cool. But let's just open all these bags. Nice. Look at all this stuff. We can get rid of some of it there. There's a diamond there as well. Wow. There's a Viz stone. We should make a start on magic at some point. Magic. The gold coins are actually ore dictionaries. I've been smelting them down before, but because I thought you had to smelt them, but you don't actually have to smelt them. So let's get rid of all these potions. Thaumium sword though, nice. We'll need to use that to make the sword of the Zephyr and that sort of stuff. Alright, so in terms of the nuclear stuff, we have to wait for this thing to finish going through them all. Is this a leaping? No, poison. There's no leaping. And then once that's done, we should be able to get ourselves some fuel. Iron axe. This. I'll just put this back in here. And splash potion of weakness. Just throw that off the edge. Okay, so we want to make kind of a start towards ladders. Hang on, I just want to clear out my inventory a bit. So I will automate that eventually, but for the moment it doesn't really need automation. Let's just have a look at this. This is kind of where I'm going towards. The Syrtis Quartz wrench. This thing is what I'm trying to get to. And to get to that we need enriched solarium, which needs these enriched solariums and irradiated uranium, but sonarium, this stuff. So we want to have a look at maybe making a molecular transformer, because these things consume a donkey load of energy and they take quite a while to run as well. So this is maybe what we need to start looking at. Advanced machines casings, they're fine. Advanced circuits are fine. EV transformer, I think that should be fine. I think it's just a whole bunch of crafting. This core irradiated glass panels and thick neutron reflectors. Pulverized coal, tin, yeah, okay. And these things? Irradiated uranium. Uranium ingots. We can just crush the uranium or compress the enriched uranium nuclear fuel. Okay, so we can make that and then we just put it in with a glowstone block. Okay, so let's make up some of this stuff. Can I use it with this? Oh, reactant dynamo. Wow, requires that. Okay, so if we request one of these, oh, can we do it with the tiny piles? $235. Just produces a lot of mutagen. That's fine. So this stuff, can we compress this one down to make a uranium ingot? We can. I feel like that's a really bad way of doing it, but to be honest, I think it's the only real way that we can do it at the moment because of the way that we're processing stuff. So let's put this in here. And that should give us the uranium ingot. Boom. I'll put that in as a crafting recipe. Sweet. Cool. So that should let us request the uranium ingots. Now we can also, let's just go over here. I think this one's probably better to do than the other one. So if we 3. So we put 2 of these in the satellite. And let's put these 2 in here, and that will give us the irradiated uranium. How much does that need? 100,000. That should be fine. This should be pulling from this one now as well, from multiple locations. So it should, yeah. We're gonna need more lasers. We're definitely gonna need more lasers. 28 blocks of diamond. I think we can get more lasers. Sweet. Oh, that's done. Sweet. So there is the irradiated uranium. Output that. Put that in there. And we should be able to request this stuff now. Easily. Sweet. So. What was that thing again? Oh, damn it. I can't remember. This stuff. The molecular transformer. So MT core is what we're trying to make here. So that's crafting the reinforced glass. Yeah, that's easy enough to make. And it makes 7, which is nice. So let's just see if we can make one of these things. Oh, sorry, we need to start with this one. Request that. Yeah, that one's good. Let's see. And the glass and the alloy. And it should start making more alloy now. And then one of these. That makes 6 as well. Sweet. One of glowstone. And it should be going off and crafting the other one there now as well. Like, I'm kind of making a beeline towards ME now, because while the logistics pipes is really cool, I do love it. Why would we use it when we can actually get to ME now? And ME is less laggy. Like, I have to leave this thing run for a good while before coming in. I feel like it's the logistics pipes that's dealing with the lag here. So yeah, those lasers on. We're gonna make it keep some of this on hand, I think. Active supplier. Let's make it keep 8 of these on hand. So that should start getting this stuff going. Why does it need bronze? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make up anything that I can actually make, and we'll come back in a minute. I might make some more lasers as well. Okay, and finally we have the last advanced machine casing that we need, and then we can put it in here with this, and boom, molecular transformer. Oh yeah, I'm literally gonna put it right beside this. Oh no, hang on, it needs EU, doesn't it? Let me check that. Let's just put something in and see if it powers it. We can always run a cable straight to it. Yeah. Let's just put a cable on top of it. Actually, no. I want to just have like a cable solely for this. So I'm gonna put it here. And we'll put some cables on the back of it. There and there. So that should be able to pull out the full of that. Maybe we should use HV cables for that actually. I didn't get back that glowstone. Let's craft up another HV cable. Because as I said, this thing uses a lot of power, so might be best to go with a lot of power. HV, there it is. No aluminium ingots. Loads of aluminium ingots. Oh, it's the wrong ones. The hardened clay will probably take some time. I should have some HV wire left though. No, I'm all out of HV wire. I mean, I have one connector, but one's not going to do me anything. Granted, look, we'll come back. I'll put a HV connector on that later. Let's put a single piece of glowstone in here. And this is getting 255 EU per tick. Ooh, yeah, that's going to take some time. We can probably push that up to 600. yeah, once we put the high HV cable on it, we might do a bit better than that. But yeah, so these things, I need to make the sonium. And this sonium I need to use like to get the alloy, which requires iridium. Yeah, iridium is where we're going with this, I think. Iridium requires iridium ore, which requires MOX nuclear fuel, and pellets of RTG fuel, which is plutonium. Yeah, so the rest of the recipes require us to have this reactor running and done. So these are down almost 2,000 durability now, so that's not too bad. That's been about an hour or so of real time, so it shouldn't take too long. Let's see if those HV cables are ready. They are. Yeah, I'll put 2 away here because we don't need 2. And let's get some HV wire. That should be easy enough. Here we go. So like I do say that I'm kind of beelining towards ME, but it's gonna still take a long time before we can actually get to ME. But it's nice to make a start towards it, because it will take a while to get there. So this is doing 1000 EU per tick now only. Still not enough really, and this is not keeping up now. Grand. That's actually good, because otherwise we're wasting all this nuclear power. Nuclear power. I put a couple of extra lasers up there while I was waiting for stuff to craft. I want to have a look at making overclockers now as well. So I think I need lapis. I was looking it up just there, and I think what I do, I need lapis and I need water. I think you can use distilled water as well, but oop. Here we go. So we need some of this lapis dust stuff, and we need tin cans. Is it tin cans? A empty cell. So we need these empty cells, which we get from, tin plate in the extruder. Tin plate in the extruder will give us 3 of these. On extruding mode. Extruding mode, which is this one, yeah. So this should give us 3 empty cells. Cool, it does. And if we get to this machine here and we put... Can we put fluid in here? Can we bucket fluid in here? No, okay. We'll have to put fluid in there somehow. Lapis, I thought, no? Switch tanks, canning, drain from cell, fill cell from tank. Enrich, no, no, no. That one looks like it's the right one. And from what I see, you put a cell up here, which works. But the way I see it over... let's see if we can fill this. I think we might be able to do it. Did that actually take the water? It did. Oh well. We can actually extract this. Oh, this is the one we need to use. Fuel enrich. There we go. Let's just drain from cell first. This should get it, so we can just test this out this way, and then I can set up another one of these things maybe to do these for me. So that's there. We switch the tanks. We go back to enrich fuel. So the lapis goes in the middle. Cell goes there, and that should do something now. Except it needs 8 lapis. So okay. So we need distilled water for just 1 lapis. Otherwise, we need 8 lapis to do this. Let's just get rid of this wire because we don't need it. Let's get another one of these. So I have to use the sag mill for these lapis dust. Because there doesn't seem to be... I mean, we can use the macerator or the crusher, which we don't have. Otherwise, it's the sag mill. Oh, you know what? We can get the Book of Baster for this. That should speed up that anyway. Right, so let's see if this works now. Yeah, there we go. So this will create 1 coolant cell. The distilled water, I wonder, how do you make distilled water? No, I don't know what the recipe is. Maybe it's on the wiki. Using a solar still or a condenser. Yeah. We have a lot of lapis. I don't think it matters. So we have a coolant cell here. Let's switch this back to canning mode. I'll probably have to make a second one of those. So with that, we are looking to make the overclocker, which requires 3 of these. Oh, sorry. We need to put tin plates around this. And there's a 10k coolant cell. Wow. Yeah, that's very tough. It's kind of annoying, but these, like, the main problem I have here is that this thing takes ages. So I think we're gonna have to look at automating the production of 10k coolant cells then. And we'll probably do that next episode. Well, we've pretty much done it. Like, all we have to do is get another canner. Hook it up to this water supply here and hook up the sag mill as well. I'll probably move the sag mill actually over to here so we can actually hook it up to things. Yeah, I'll put the sag mill here. Yeah. Oh, give it some power. I'll give it power in a minute. I want to make a second canner then, and we'll hook it up with the recipe there. So I'll have that done for next episode, and that way we can hook up lots of these overclockers to the IC2 machines to speed them up, which will speed up everything really, because I had to sit around there for a while lots of the stuff crafted for that sonarium. I don't know how the hell to this thing here. Oh, this thing's empty. Nice. Yeah, we are now 88% complete. Not bad. But yeah, okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Hope you enjoy the episode. I will see you later.